And now, the President of United Earth.
In 4 short years, we will enter the 23rd century. And thanks to the policies of my administration, the future never looked brighter. But our colonization of the solar system still has its growing pains. As you already know, I too was once a stormer. Of course, that was many years ago, and we were just pioneering the field of psionic weapons. But my experiences in uniform built a foundation of service, loyalty, and of courage. If you can survive the Lightstorm training, you will bear the awesome responsibility of defending global democracy throughout the regions of space. Who knows? Perhaps one day you'll find yourself sitting behind this desk as President of United Earth and Commander-in-Chief of the Lightstorm Forces.
Okay, little brother. This is your last chance to change your mind and go home.
I didn't graduate top 10 from the academy to take some desk job, sir.
Dad would have been proud of your grades. But school's over and now the real lessons begin. Are you ready for your first training mission, Private?
Sir, yes, sir!
Your job is simple. Run the gauntlet and get your butt out alive.
Now, who's this, sir?
That's the top of your class.
Troy Alexander?
He seems to know his way around the block. How about you?
Will I be getting any psionics, sir?
Why would the government waste good money implanting expensive psionic weapons in a cherry recruit? If you don't have the brain power to outmaneuver a few droids with attitude, I'd never forgive myself for sending you on a real mission. Just remember, think fast, shoot fast, and kick ass. Walk softly and carry a big stick, especially when and you'll do just fine.
Mission complete.
I feel like hell.
They say the first one hurts the worst. How many psionics did your dad have?
I don't know, like 4 or 5?
All the psionics in the world couldn't have saved him from that terrorist ambush. That's why you've always got to keep your eyes open. And watch your ass.
And which psionic did we get, sir?
Nothing too shocking. Maybe it's time you tried it out. Now you know this training mission won't be a cakewalk like the last one. I want you to get through the chem factory alive. And don't forget, good stormers always think on their feet. You'll be facing organic enemies this time. So hunt down and cook them till they're well done.
Mission complete.
That was nice going back in the chem lab. Real nice. I think you actually beat my record.
Thanks.
Man, aren't you getting tired of playing these games? I am.
I say if we're calling it a game, we're still not ready for a mission.
Are you kidding me? Man, I haven't missed one trick. Not even that hidden stuff. I'm ready to go.
Any hints on this next one?
Just that you'll be getting a new psionic called Drain.
How's it work?
You'll figure it out.
So what's the mission?
It's a high-pressure IQ test. They want to see if you can nail the bad guys without blowing away any of the hostages.
Hostages?
In the words of your brother, being a stormer, it's more than just kicking ass. Show us you got what it takes, and then maybe, just maybe, we'll send you out on a real mission. There aren't enough bullets in the solar system to blast all those terrorists. Use your psionics, but don't waste the hostage droids, or you've missed the point of the mission.
Continue point reached. Mission complete.
Best. Well, little brother, you made it through with flying colors. You're the best we've ever seen. Other than me, of course.
Well, what about Troy? I mean, he's already out on his first mission.
Jealous? Look, Troy's a little faster out of the gate than you are, that's all. But he still relies a little too much on what's in his hands instead of what's in his head. Fortunately, that's not a problem you seem to have. So cheers.
What is it?
A gang of cryo-pirates just pulled into orbit over Jupiter. Looks like we've got to find someone to beam onto their base and knock out their anti-gravity engines. I think you can handle this. But before we send you into combat, you're gonna need some medical enhancement.
Well, I've already taken advanced first aid at the academy.
Look, you didn't get all this high-priced training just to get blown away by pirates. We need to protect our investment. Considering the cost of medical care, I think you'll appreciate what I'm offering. Before we send you halfway across space, let's take a trip to the psionics lab. Knock out the control consoles in all 3 towers to shut down the anti-grav engine. Then head for the exit teleporter. By the time you get home, the station will have disintegrated in Jupiter's core.
Anti-gravity engine disabled. Anti-gravity engine disabled. Continue point reached. Anti-gravity engine disabled. Mission complete.
Observation complete. This new Lightstormer, Jack Curtis, looks promising. He could be the one. Report out.
You're really making us proud. Corporal?
Corporal? I heard it took Dad 3 missions to make Corporal. How long did it take you?
You know, President Krieger's taken notice. In fact, he's so impressed he requisitioned an endorphin boost to permanently enhance your vitals.
Ah, I guess he wants to keep me around for a few missions, right?
Here. You're a big boy. Better learn to implant it yourself.
You mean I'll get more of these later?
Jack, they're unbelievably expensive. We don't hand them out like candy.
Dad served under President Krieger, didn't he?
President Krieger's the one who tried to rescue Dad during the ambush. He said Dad was the best of the best.
Well, until I came along, right?
Save your bragging until later, because this time we're really putting you to the test.
That's a vintage terraformer. It's at least 10 years old.
Very astute. 10 years ago, the government sent a group of contractors to resurface Neptune's largest moon, Triton, for farmland. They've been living and working in these terraformers without any problem. Until this morning.
Never been to Triton. Any pointers?
Yeah, don't drink the water and don't breathe the air.
You going to Neptune too? Sergeant?
Jack, I have full faith you can handle this mission alone. We're sending the sergeant on a special mission to Mars.
Special mission, huh?
Congratulations on your promotion.
Yours too.
Bet it won't be long till we both make lieutenant. Who knows, you might even get there first. Nah. That terraformer can be a tight fit, so go slow. And take a full survey when you get outside.
Continue point reached. Mission complete.
The President himself read your Triton report.
What did you make of those mutant Icemen?
He was as surprised as I was. He's sending a team of scientists up there to study them. But because of your outstanding performance, he's giving you...
Another promotion?
No. He's giving you a special assignment.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Mars.
Mars? Well, what about Troy?
He didn't make it. Don't make his mistake, Jack. Remember, use everything you've got. This orb was uncovered on an archaeological dig on Mars. We think it's alien in origin.
I guess that makes it worth a few bucks.
Yeah, well, we need to get you up there to bring it back. Everyone on the dig was wiped out. We don't know why. I've got a bad feeling about this one. The transportation beam is having a stability problem. Even if we get you up there, we doubt that your weapons will make it through.
Hey, don't sweat it. It'll give me some time to try out that new psionic.
You'll only be arriving with your psionics, but you might find a few light weapons. Troy reported the place was practically buzzing with psionic energy. It might just give you that edge you need.
Continued point reached. Psionic orb retrieved. Mission complete.
Reporting. I was unable to intercept the orb before it reached President Krieger. But the Lightstormer has demonstrated a natural ability to harness the fundamentals of its power.
I don't know what was in that orb, little brother, but orders came in that its retrieval is to remain top secret.
My lips are sealed, but I tell you one thing, it did wonders for my psionics. You know, if Dad had one of those orbs, I bet he'd still be with us today.
I'd like that. But with great men like President Krieger, we can help carry on the Lightstormer tradition. Now, we've got a problem down in Antarctica. I hope you brought your mittens.
Don't I ever get any R&R?
What do you call those 3 days you just had in the hospital?
You call healing from a psionic implant a vacation? You're sicker than I thought. Sir.
Vacation authorization comes directly from the president.
You know, my head feels like it's reaching critical mass. What was that thing?
Something you're gonna need down there in the snow. Do you remember those mutants you discovered on Triton?
Yeah.
Those genius scientists brought a few of them to Antarctica for research.
Don't tell me. They got a little frisky.
Our reports show that some of them have mastered the cyclone. Hopefully they're all popsicles by now. We need you to get down there and retrieve their genetic data bank. Is that understood, Sergeant?
Sergeant?
You're going to encounter some pretty tough resistance. The exit's on the top lab, but don't forget, the success of this mission depends on your retrieving the databank.
Genetic databank retrieved. Mission complete.
Nothing beats a hot meal after playing in the snow.
This might. Here, you're gonna need it. We're shipping you to the moon of Io.
You know, I heard it's got a great view of Jupiter.
Well, not where you're going. It seems that a few greedy members of the Jovian crime family have decided to take control of the sulfurine mines.
Why don't we just vaporize the whole moon?
Then where would we get the sulfurine to produce the antimatter for our weapons?
Got a good point.
Don't forget to send me a postcard. This mine is a lot bigger than you think, and it's chock full of scumbags who don't take prisoners. Remember your survival training. Look for supplies, and you might luck out.
Continue point reached. Continue point reached. Mission complete.
You're the finest stormer our academy's produced, Jack. Your father would have been proud.
Thank you, sir.
What's wrong, Lieutenant?
I'm just sorry that Sergeant Alexander didn't make it this far. And I don't understand why my brother isn't here to see this, sir.
Well, he's on special assignment, son. I've sent him to New Atlantis for R&R, and now I'm ordering you there to join him.
R&R? Sir, yes, sir.
Priority 1 emergency. The power reactor on New Atlantis has gone supercritical. Looks like sabotage. Security's been wiped out and I'm 50 clicks from the nearest teleporter. We need someone to get in here, kick ass, and get the core shut down ASAP before it goes to meltdown.
What's the quickest way to the teleporter, sir?
I happen to be familiar with these reactors. Look for the cooling valves in the side rooms. That'll buy you enough time to get to the teleporter in the center core. Now you get there, and we'll transmit you out. Good luck, Lieutenant. Just keep it moving, Sergeant, and hit those valves. Shut down the core, and the emergency teleporter will auto-activate.
Reactor core failure. 30 seconds to core breach. Failsafe override disabled. Detonation in 5 seconds. Mission complete.
As soon as you lower this force field, there'll be hell to pay.
Hell was already paid, Lieutenant, by the innocent thousands who died on New Atlantis.
Where's my brother?
We locked onto the coordinates, but we were only able to pull you out.
He's dead?
Murdered. Like all those who died in the blast.
Who the hell did this?
Think about it, Jack. You get to the core of the reactor and there's no teleporter. No exit whatsoever. Is that your idea of R&R?
You're trying to tell me that President Krieger set me up? One of his own men?
His lust for power started long ago. Now that he's got the orb and the genetic databank, he'll create his own army of mutants and have unlimited power. He's got to be stopped.
Why me?
We've been scanning the solar system for someone with strength, wisdom, and integrity. Someone we could trust with man's most powerful weapon. We're with the Alliance of Democracy, Jack, and we need your help. If you are truly committed to defending global democracy, then join us to disrupt Krieger's plans for domination.
What is this great weapon?
An enhanced psionic, known as Terrablast. The procedure only takes 10 minutes. We've already broken the codes to get you into his orbiting habitat. Bring him to us. We'll be a lot fairer to him than he was to your brother. Don't be stingy with your new Terrablast upgrade. You'll be able to penetrate walls for hard-to-reach areas. Once you run the gauntlet, you should find Krieger right there in his office.
Mission complete.
Well, Lieutenant, I'm very impressed. I thought you died with the rest of them. So, what do you think of the extractor? I think it's a perfect fit. You know, I remember when I requested the funds for a teleporter that looked like my office. The bean counters thought that I was just acting paranoid. Of course, once it was completed, I needed absolute secrecy. So I had them, shall we say, extracted from office.
Yeah? Well, it's quite comfortable, actually. I'm thinking about getting one for the barracks.
Just like your father. Disrespectful. He tried to stop me once, too. He was the only one that figured out that I was looking a lot further down the line than just being some sad sack stormer. You see, he found out that I was hunting for the orb in my spare time. Of course, when he threatened to unmask me, I had a few terrorists pay him a visit.
You son of a...
Well, Stormer, let's see how you match up with my little toy. You see, I'm not just going to kill you. I'm going into that precious brain of yours, and I'm going to extract that terrorblast your friends at the Alliance gave you. I understand that the extractor can be a little disconcerting to the thought process. I'd offer you a couple of aspirin, but I'm not authorized to prescribe medication. Think good thoughts. Welcome to your own worst nightmare. Might as well save us both the effort and give up without a fight.
Mission complete.
Fell right into a trap. Can you get me out of here?
The whole area is shielded. We can't lock on to you. But there's a teleporter at the gate to the prison. Get there, and I'll bring you back here.
Yeah, well, when I get there, I'm going straight for Krieger.
The prison colony runs along a dry canyon divided by security gates. It goes on forever, so follow the service road. But you may have to look for alternate ways around some of the gates.
Continue point reached. Mission complete.
Remember, the orb is the source of psionic power. Krieger knows you're on the way, but the world's depending on you.
personally ensure you don't get out alive.
Mission complete.
Jack, look, I know you want to get back to being a stormer, but being
And remember,
a
cadets,
stormer
if you can survive
was
Lightstormer
great,
training,
Jack.
you will bear the awesome responsibility of defending global democracy across the reaches of space.
Stormer,
And cut.
but being in Trump, that was great, Jack.
That was great, Jack. Look, I know you want to get back to being a stormer, but being interim president does have a few perks.
But being in Trump, that was great, Jack. Being a stormer. But being in Trump, that was great, Jack. Look, I know.